What's going on, guys? Tucker here from Fourth Mail Tech, and today we're going to be talking about quantum computers. So quantum computers are the kind of new age sort of sciencey technology thing that's been talked about for a long time and is hopefully somewhere near in the future. Now, what is a quantum computer? A quantum computer is a computer that can calculate more than one thing at a time. So let me explain. In the normal world, particles spin either up or down, representing a direction of clockwise or counterclockwise, to calculate one thing at a time, which represents ones and zeros on a computer. For a quantum computer, the particles will spin in every direction, up, down, left, right, sideways, all around, and that represents the computer being able to do multiple calculations at once, representing the ones and zeros appearing at the same time in the binary code. Normal computers use bits, represented as ones and zeros, like I said earlier, whereas quantum computers use what's called qubits, where it's ones and zeros together, like I said, which allows for multiple calculations, which allows for a lot more processing speed. Now, the only problem with this right now is that you have to have very, very specific temperatures and environments for the quantum computer processor to work. So it needs to be very, very cold, almost sub-zero temperatures, which we can't actually achieve yet on Earth, but they are working on it very hard, so hopefully soon we'll be able to get something a lot faster than today's computers. To give you some perspective on the ones and zeros both running at the same time, I'm going to give an analogy. So I like to picture a quantum processor and quantum computer as someone who has a bipolar disorder. Now, people with bipolar disorder have two emotions at one time in the same body, but they're completely different things. So they're both running at the same time, however they only show one, which is kind of like a quantum computer, how they have ones and zeros separately, but they can run at the same time in the background, which allows also for plenty more calculations and plenty more speed. Now, the thing about quantum computers that's not so useful is that they won't really improve our day-to-day processes. Now, today's computers are already super fast. We have quad-core, octa-core, plenty of power and RAM and ROM and everything to power our computers today. So they won't actually help with video games or normal processes, but things that they can help with is like updating traffic, because they can calculate it way quicker based on where the car's location is and competing with the cars, as well as the weather updates, just instant updates with stuff that needs to be updated on time and faster. So, but you really won't notice a difference in your daily computers as for the calculations that it'll do that you use a computer for. Anyways, I'm pretty excited for quantum computers. Although they can't do so much more for us, it'll still be cool to see what they do with them in the future. I'm sure we'll have a lot of cool things, and ultimately artificial intelligence will develop through quantum computers, so I'm pretty excited to see that. Let me know if you guys are too by hitting that like button down below. Also, be sure to subscribe, because I will be having more and more technology coverage as the year goes on. Thanks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.